up at the midway point here in the 4th game. Nebraska, the defending national champion. And a reminder that the NCAA Men's Gymnastics Championship will take place in West Point, New York this year. Team finals, individual all-arounds begin Thursday, April 23rd at 1:30 Eastern on ESPN2. For more information, go to ncaa.com, the official online home for all 88 NCAA championships. And a great crowd here tonight. Fairleigh Dickinson playing just 50 miles from its campus. And the tickets were just flying out of here after the semifinals last night. And Fairleigh Dickinson trailing 2-1 to Nebraska as we get ready to resume game 4. This is Ganjoin, the leadoff bowler.
Fantastic shot coming out of the commercial break. That's another thing that you always have to take into consideration. When a lot of the players are sitting during the commercial break, you know, your mind tends to wander. You got to keep the concentration going. It's up to your team to keep you focused and make sure that when you get up for that shot, it's the best one you can make.
Yeah, it's not like a basketball team that's used to TV timeouts. So these ladies don't get to play with commercial breaks very often. So that's another adjustment as well. Calberry leaves 3 standing.
Just didn't make a good shot here. Got it way right. Didn't quite catch it the way she has been during the game. Leaves the 1-2-4.
Nebraska trailing big at this point. But plenty of time to catch up. Nebraska trying to take a 3-1 lead in this national championship. Fairleigh Dickinson trying to even it. And she picks up the spare. It's a best-of-7 series. First team to win 4 games will be the NCAA champion for 2010. Litteral.
I was lucky enough to win 2 national championships when I was in college. We won back-to-back years. I get so nervous watching them bowl because I know what it, you know, I just know what they feel like. It's your whole world. You know, you've worked so hard to get here. So I just want to make, it's almost like I want them all to bowl really good, but I know one has to win.
But you know, I think that it's similar when you're a parent. You watch your children and you're just dying for them. But when you were that age, it didn't really faze you. I mean, when you were in college, did you feel the pressure that now you feel for them now?
It was different. It was a different pressure, and you did. You had your friends behind you, and it was a lot more relaxing than sitting watching. Yes, because I don't want anybody to be sick.
Well, speaking of pressure, redshirt freshman Kristina Mickelson inserted into the lineup after game 1, and she has come up big, making the most of her opportunity. She's a sophomore academically, but this is her debut season, eligible to bowl for the Huskers bowling team. And you talk about pressure, she had to sit and watch, and coach said, hey, you're in. And she has done a great job. 3 strikes tonight for Mickelson, going for her 4th, not a starter. Off the bench, and she may have earned a starting role tonight, especially for next season. Her 4th strike of the night in the national championship, the redshirt freshman from Bellevue, Nebraska.
Another fantastic shot, and you're right. This was her debut, and she has done an excellent job of making great shots when she needs them.
Here's Fairleigh Dickinson's answer to Mickelson. This was Carrillo, who did start the match, but she has been coming off the bench throughout the championship. Nebraska's coach Bill Straub actually overrunning some drills with some of the substitutes. There's all kinds of activity going on as each team getting so serious about winning this national title. Van de Meer, very focused. Gets the strike. Why would Coach Straub be over there running those toss drills at this stage?
Well, there are a few games under their belt, but could lose your feel. not executing the way you want to be executing, so he takes you over onto the sideline and does some of his one-step, two-step drills, toss drill. Keep your hand in a good position. Just toss the rosin bag over to you to get that feel of how you want the ball to come off your hand.
The strike from McEwan fires up the crowd as Fairleigh Dickinson opens up the lead, trying to even this national championship. But Sopp has been the rock for the Huskers tonight. And responds.
Never say die to the Nebraska team. Needed that strike there to keep it within 15 pins.
As we head to the final frame, the anchor Erica Perez trying to close out Nebraska. Takes the first step.
Erica seems like she moved a little bit further left on the approach to get a little deeper, catch a little bit more of the oil to get that ball down the lane before it wants to make the turn to the head pin. Great shot in the 10th frame.
Look at the notepad from Michael Presti. That makes it interesting here, as it's coming down to what happens with Perez, really, and then Leuthold will get the chance to bowl for Nebraska. Final frame of this 4th game, and Perez trying to pick up the spare. Leaves one standing.
Needed 2 to win, so she gets just enough to edge out Nebraska.
Wow. And the sigh of relief breathed by Fairleigh Dickinson as they now have even this national championship. Leuthold, though, will get to finish out the 10th frame. So we're tied at 2 games apiece. Best of 7 series, so each team now 2 games away. The Huskers winning games 2 and 3. Fairleigh Dickinson winning games 1 and 4. Game 5 coming your way from New Jersey in just a moment. You said, Carolyn, Fairleigh Dickinson needed to win that 4th game. The Knights did. We'll see what happens. We're back on Even Terms.